knows that I wanna dance with you. Moving close, have a boy gon' kiss you.
Alrighty, hello everybody. My name is Muffin with two Z's, and while I'm waiting for a match in Dead by Daylight, I'm gonna do my first ever tier list of killers in Dead by Daylight. Again, I'm waiting quite patiently for these matches, so I've figured I've had to do something. So we're gonna do a tier list here. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. It's updated all the way up to Spring Trap. So first off, we start with Trapper. I think everybody knows pretty much Trapper's D tier. He takes a while to set up. You can snowball, but it just takes quite a bit. He needs a lot more buffs than he does right now to be something better than D tier. I don't really play him, but it's just he's really hard to do anything with. There's a reason you don't see this guy in like comp. He just sucks. Next up, we have Wraith. I think I would honestly put Wraith in B tier. Wraith has got some pretty good movement. He's got some pretty good add-ons. He's got some pretty good builds you could use. I don't think he's anything A or S tier. Done S tier for sure, but he's pretty good. He's pretty fun to play. I like him a lot. When I do play him, it is very, very fun. I find a lot of enjoyment, especially in 2v8. Pretty fun character. Next up, we have Hillbilly. So Hillbilly, of course, is S tier. His movement's crazy. You can do a lot of really cool movement techs. I mean, you've got the, his chainsaw is just an insta down unless you're running chains. Unless you're running low pro, but really fun killer. I suck at him, and I don't like playing him because I suck. Excuse me. And just not up my alley, really. But he's really fun, and he's S tier. Like, if you're good at him, you're really good. Next is Nurse. I think we all know Nurse is S tier. Any character that allows you to just bypass laws of the game, I think is just S tier. Which is Nurse. You can just bypass walls, pallets, windows, anything you imagine. You just blink through it with Nurse. I hate the character. I was forced to play her one time by my buddy. Hated it. I've never liked her ever since. I've never liked her to begin with, but Michael Myers. Now this is a weird one. I think, honestly, Myers is C tier. I don't think he's D tier. I think he's maybe on the cusp of like high D tier, low C tier, but I think Myers is C tier. I don't think he's as bad as like Trapper and some other killers, but I think he's probably bottom of C tier. I think he's just almost okay. He's not anything crazy. Yeah, he just doesn't really have too much to offer these days. Next we have Hags, another Trapper killer, another Trap killer, excuse me. I think Hag is kind of like Trapper, but she has mobility actually with her traps. You can teleport to them, so I think Hag's also going to be a C tier for sure, because you actually have mobility as Hag, and you're able to actually like get places if they trigger traps. Can also be used. Traps can be used to like body block and whatnot. So, pretty cool stuff you can do there. Next is Doctor. I think Doctor's also C tier. He's probably mid C tier for me. No, I wouldn't. High C tier maybe. High C tier maybe. Just maybe. He's got some cool chase denial, like pallet denial, and vault denial with his shock, and then his blast. You can find people. Run the typical, impossible skill check, doctor build, or you can do something else. I don't know what else you would do. Maybe like some kind of anti-healing build with the tear radius. He's pretty cool. I like him the times I play him. I think he's fun. I think he definitely just requires a lot of time and a lot of experience to play. So next is Huntress. I think Huntress is probably a solid B tier. I think probably bottom of B tier is good for her. She has no mobility, but she has hatchets, and you can snipe people with these hatchets. It's pretty fun. I like her. I mean, I say I like her a lot. I think she's fine. I don't play her. I suck as I just don't play her. I suck. So yeah. Next is Leatherface. I think Leatherface probably. I think Leatherface goes in C tier as well. He's not. I don't think he's down here with Trapper. Like, you can get going with Leatherface. You can snowball. It is possible. It's just really hard. You've got to be like a top. You've got to be like one of the 10 Bubba players remaining in this game to like be really good, and they are, because like you're the last of your kind of thing. So yeah, Bubba's pretty cool. Not too bad. Freddy, Freddy's B tier. I think he's probably like bottom of B tier maybe. Maybe above Huntress in this scenario. They reworked him. He's got pallets and snares. Now snares are really good. Hinder's really fun. I think he's actually above 100 in this scenario. You can teleport. You can also hinder people. Cool stuff. Really cool rework. Very, very cool. Next is Pig. I think Pig is... what do I think Pig is? Is Pig C tier again? Yeah, I think Pig C tier. She has an M2. She has traps that can pressure people and force them to find boxes. Otherwise, they perish. I don't think she's too bad. I mean, she's got that M2 for outplaying loops, but she's got pressure with traps, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, I think she's cool. I don't think she's D tier, but next up, Clown. I think Clown is probably top of C tier, maybe B tier, low B tier. I think if you're a really good Clown player, you could probably prove me wrong and say B tier, maybe A tier, maybe. But like just looking at like what we have, like these two killers have mobility. Huntress has long range capabilities with sniping. I mean, you hinder people, you can go fast with Clown, so you do give yourself some mobility. Although they took out haste stacking, so kind of nerfed Clown in a way. So I think top of C tier is a fine spot for him. Yeah, it seems fine. Next is Spirit. I think Spirit's our first A tier. She doesn't like ignore the rules of the game, and nor does she have the mobility of S tier, but she's got really good mobility. You can get around to places, not as well as like billionaires, but definitely you can get around for sure. She can be pretty fun. I've played her a little bit in 2v8. I don't play her in the base game, but or in typical, 1v4, but in 2v8 I did play her a little bit. She's pretty fun. Pretty fun when you get a snipe, it's pretty, dopamine rushing kind of thing. She's not too bad. I like her. She's cool. Legion, I don't play Legion. Frankly, I think Legion's bottom of C tier. I don't like them a lot. I don't like going against them. Oh, we got no match. Well. Well, you guys on YouTube are not going to see this. I guess I'll just cut it out of the video, huh? Well, actually, we'll just keep reading since not everybody's in the lobby yet. Yeah, so I don't think Legion's that great. I mean, you do have mobility a little bit, but I mean, you're just injuring people all the time, forcing them to reset, or if they don't, they just use like resilience because you injure them and they don't heal. Because it's like, what's the point of healing against the Legion kind of thing? I don't think he's that great. I'm actually tempted to say Legion might be D tier for me. I'm tempted to say D tier. But it's not as bad as Trapper. Next up we have Plague. I think Plague is a solid B tier. She's kind of like in the same category as Huntress, where you can snipe people from some distance a little bit. Do I think she's better than Clown Doctor? Yeah, I do. I do think she's better. She's just got her puke, which could be pretty nasty, especially disabling your healing. Yeah, pretty cool. Ghostface, another stealth killer. Huh. What do I think Ghostface is? I think Ghostface is probably above, like, Hag, I'd say. Probably top of C tier. I don't think he's anything crazy. Sure you can crouch and stalk people and maybe get a drop, but I don't know. I feel like it's more so kind of hard to sometimes, especially if you're going against a really good team. And we're going to be interrupted here for a mid-match. Game capture. There we go. You guys on YouTube are going to get to see a bonus match. I'm gonna do something. Nothing here, huh? Nobody? Okay, interesting. Oh, do they have the shroud? Hello. There we go. 115. The solution is active. I see you, Leon. You can't escape me, buddy. They're revealing me on the camera, it seems. Hello. They're all here, man. All for me. It would seem. I can't believe I could have probably hit her actually. Oh, nice! I got the hit as well. Dude, I love this chase music so much. Oh, she just left the tile? Really? I don't know why it would leave particularly. I wouldn't, but that's just me. What the hell? Where's this guy? I'm lost, dude. I'm lost as a child in a grocery store. I don't know what's happening. This guy just completely disappeared from my senses. You guys getting a show in here or what? Oh, you immediately left, huh? I see you, silly goose. Yeah, I'm getting quite destroyed here. Did you really leave? Holy moly, I'm getting destroyed, man. These guys are too good. My MMR is too high, apparently. This game thinks too much of me. I'm a little flattered in a way. Oh, hello. Goodbye! Okay, they healed the Leon somewhere. Probably where that gen got done, huh? Go to 7. Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's a crow off over here. Someone's over here. Hello. Okay, I mean, I'll take free grabs. It doesn't help me with misery, but, you know. It is what it is. I'll take it.
Go on. Scream.
Cool little voice line. Go to 6. Oh, wow. Yeah, she saw me there. Unlucky. Here we go. Nice. Really? You would not throw the pallet, huh? Interesting. Well, I think it's about time I depart. Man, these guys are too good. Too good. Oh, there's a double pallet here, so that's just unlucky. Well, that was a good attempt. Bonk. Walk, walk, walk. Nothing. Oh, okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, hello. Oh, jump scare. Ah, well, I was gonna go visit that gen. That's a little unlucky. Oh, that hit me. That is actually dastardly. Wow, I just suck at this game. Oh. I had a free hit and I just whiffed it. 20% faster! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? There we go. Ta-da! A Pugo. There we go. He'll go into me, that's fine, I don't mind. He can go there. Oh, I forgot I have to hold my space bar, dude. Oh, what am I doing? I won't chase him into main. Okay, he pre-ran, that's fine. He's at Shack. It's cool. Perfect. Wonderful. Nice quick down.
You belong here.
Here. And Leon's on this gen undoubtedly. Oh, he's not. Okay. Shocking discovery. You find something out new every day. Dude, it's just perfect timing. It really is. That's fine. Now Hex Nothing But Misery activates. There we go. Eat an apple for breakfast or lunch or dinner. I don't know what time it is for you. What are you doing, you goober? Oh, what a snipe. Oh, I think... Oh, okay, well.
Do you feel that?
We'll pick. And we'll hook over here. You slimy little snake! Right here.
Wait there.
Ah, you 99'd it. Oh no. Oh damn, she just had to look behind her, huh? That's a little unfortunate. Live? Sure. I'll take my time walking. I'm a professional walker, buddy. You don't know. Hello. That's a good flashbang. Wonderful flashbang. Well. That hit me, huh? Very unfortunate. Blythe? There we go. Very nice. They're healing as well. I have the slightest feeling they are. No! My nothing but misery.
It will end soon.
No! It only activated literally at endgame because I was not M1ing. Lamo! Lamo! Wow! Oh. These guys are too good for me, man. They're too good. They're too good. I'm not that great, man. My MMR is not that great at all. At least it shouldn't be. I don't play PTB. I am not a frequent PTB player. I'm not sure why these guys are in my lobby. They're too good, man. Put them in a better person's lobby, not mine. All right. They're just too good. I don't really M1 too much, huh? Not terribly too much. Oh, I got pants, dude. Let's freaking go. I'll take pants when I can get them, you know? What's a fun perk that would be a little silly? Tried barbecue already. It's another chase perk. I really need to use Unbound more, man. I'm just like, I'm putting stuff in my build and I never use it. Lord have mercy. They buff Superior. Dracula's disabled. Alright. Oh, I guess I don't have Superior. Okay, well, that's a little embarrassing. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I reckon we take out leverage. Yeah, I don't know why I put on perks in my build and I just don't use them ever. And then I wonder why I, like, just get dominated. Because I don't use my perks! That's why. I'm trying to think here what I could use. Ooh, okay, we could do force hesitation, huh? I guess we can. We can try it out. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, back to the tier list video, you know. Pardon that match. Totally didn't happen. Next up, so yeah, we put somebody in somewhere. I forgot at this point. Demogorgon. I like Demogorgon. I like to kill her and play him a little bit. Just a tad bit. I think Demogorgon probably also goes in B tier here. I think he's gonna go probably right here with Freddles and Wraithington. I think this is actually a better order here. Just considering like mobility, power wise. Yeah, I think Freddy goes top of B here. I mean, Demogorgon, you can shred, you can open portals, do an impossible totem build, something like that. Something silly goose, whatever. Where's my Jazz? There it is. Next up is Oni. I think Oni's S tier. The only thing terrible about Oni is just his early game. But if you get that rolling, you'll just start snowballing at a crazy rate. Nothing more should be said about this person, this killer, sorry. Deathslinger. I think Deathslinger's in a C tier, probably top. He's got a ranged M2. He doesn't have mobility. I mean, what more can I say? Isn't Hag 110 as well? I just want to double check that my ratings, or my tier list is according, like, to me. Oh yeah, okay, she is a 110. Hag is a 110. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I swear she's a 110 killer. I was correct. This is a correct assumption. Yeah. I think Slinger's also 110, but his range capabilities I think are pretty cool. Also do some cool trick shots with him. Do I think this is? Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Next up is Pyramid Head. I think Pyramid Head goes in A tier. All right, I'm a little bit biased here because I am a Pyramid Head player, but you know, I like Pyramid Head, man. Okay, I like his M2. His M2 is amazing. All right. He doesn't have mobility, but he sure does have cages, which do deny a lot of perks. So, I think he's A tier here. And on some maps, he's just bad because it's a big map and you can't really get around as much. So actually, I might boot him down to Pi. Nah, we'll say bottom of A tier. Blight, nothing more should be said about this person. It's killer. I say person. Killer. Twins! As much as I hate to put them here, I think they're probably A tier. I hate slugging in general. Unless it's like, you know, the opportunity is directly in front of your face to slug, then by all means take it. But if you're just going to slug, you know, just for whatever reason, I don't like it. I don't like going against it. Anytime I've ever played against Twins, it's just been misery. I don't like it. Not very great. But they are probably, I'd say, A tier in this specific opinion. Victor just does so much. Next up is the Trickster. Trickster's fun, man. I played him for a little bit. I had a phase of playing Trickster a little bit. It wasn't too crazy, but I did play him quite a bit. I think Trickster's most likely gonna be like a B tier killer, maybe above Huntress. I think he's fun. His knives are pretty fun. You can use ricochet knives, easier hits. Yeah, he's just really fun overall. Nemesis. Nemesis. Where would I put Nemesis? I think I would probably put Nemesis. I mean, his early game can be really devastating, kind of like Trapper. Although he gives zombies, and zombies give you info and can get hits for you. It's not like, you know, a normal occasion, but it can be really good when you need it. I think I'd put him C tier, honestly. I'd put him probably top of C tier, maybe. Although Clown does get buffed because hay stacking no longer works, but you can hinder stack, I believe. I think. Don't quote me on that, please. Oh, do I think Doctor's a? I think Nemi's above Doctor. Yeah, I like that. Next is Pinhead. Pinhead is pretty fun. I mean, he can ramp up pretty easily, especially if you're getting boxed doing chain hunts. You're revealing the survivors' positions with screams. You could really ramp up with Pinhead, and I know there have been some videos that have been released that kind of just show the entire world a disgusting Pinhead build that just destroys lobbies, and it's disgusting. I think for that, he probably goes in B tier, low B tier maybe. Maybe actually like right here. Because I'm just trying to think like this is a biased pick, of course, but all other like these other characters have mobility. So I would think that putting him anything above like Trickster maybe is a little bit not that warranted. Next is Artist. They changed a lot of Artist add-ons, so I don't actually know how she plays now, especially with all her add-on changes they did. We'll see. I think for now we can put Artist at a safe, like probably like mid B tier, mid to high. I think that's fine. Sadako, I do play Sadako a lot. Sadako's fun. I think Sadako's really good. If you have the conditions right, you can basically determine a person's location without ever using a perks and only by TVs. It's like I did it one game. I remember. I think it was on stream. It was a while ago. It was like probably a few months back when I really grinded DBD. It was on. I believe it was on Toba Landing. It might have been. It might have been. But I just completely tracked the survivor down only by TV usage. because this person wouldn't get a stack. So I was like, okay, well then they're not in this area because there's TVs here and here, blah 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 blah. I think Sadako's A tier. I really feel like the info you get just from her power is crazy. You can absolutely deduce where a person is just from TVs alone, and if they're getting stacks or out of condemned, I think she's really fun. Dredge, I think is probably, I'd put Dredge S tier as also biased because I love Dredge, but I can't put Dredge S tier because one thing, locker spawn. Dredge is a RNG killer at this point. If you get bad locker spawn, you might as well just chalk it, chalk the game. It's not too winnable. Although I like to say, you know, it's not too bad most of the time. So I think Dredge is high A tier. Not better than Spirit, just because you're so RNG dependent on locker spawn. Next is Wesker. I shouldn't have to say anything else. Next is Knight. I think Knight is okay. I think if you're going against more casual players, Knight is really an issue. Because it's like the guards can just phase through pallets like they don't even exist. They can do a lot. So I think probably Knight will probably go, I'd say B tier, because you can do like 2v4 pressure. You have a guard chasing someone and then you're chasing someone, so it's like that. There's two people not doing anything, right? I think he probably goes top of B tier here. Yeah, I think so. Next is Skull Merchant. Enough said. Next is Singularity. I think Singularity is really fun. He's really fun to play as. Against, it can be a little bit annoying, but I think he's still pretty fun to play against for the most part. I think he goes low A tier here. If you've got a good team of Survivor players, I remember, I think I went against, I think, a comp team once, actually, just in, like, public matchmaking, and they destroyed me. They just constantly have someone, like, with me in chase, and they would EMP the person I was chasing, so I got, like, 0 value out of pods, and it was terrible. I hated my life that much. I was like, why? Why me? And they were like, oh, yeah, we're comp players. Like, oh, that's great. Could you tell I'm not comp? I didn't actually say that part, but of course they could tell I was not comp. I mean, hello, I lost the match. Next is Xenomorph. I think Xenomorph's good. I like Xenomorph. I think Xenomorph's fun. Do I think it's the best thing ever? No. But I think Xenomorph probably, I think Xenomorph's top of B tier, man. I mean, you can deny window vaults and pallets with crawler mode. Like, you can do a lot. You can traverse the map pretty quickly. Do a lot. Next is Chucky. I don't like Chucky, but we'll just say top of C tier and call it a day. I just don't like Chucky. Next is Unknown. I like Unknown. I played Unknown quite a fair bit. I think Unknown's fun. We got some pretty good range capabilities. Movement is really good. You can teleport around the map. Your M2 is pretty cool. I think probably you could put Unknown probably in like a A tier as well. I think we probably put Twins at bottom of A tier. Next is Lich. They buff Lich, so I'm just immediately gonna say Lich is probably like right here. I might actually put Spirit in S tier, and these are in no particular order except for like Nurse. Why did I say Queen? I don't know why I said Queen. I don't know. My brain's scrambled. I don't know, dude. Don't ask me. Yeah, I think Nurse is just top 1. I don't think it can ever be disputed. She breaks the game's laws. Like what? But everything else is in no particular order in S tier. Dracula. I think Dracula is really good. I think Dracula is probably also A tier here. I think he's probably better than Vecna, honestly. Yeah. Enough said. Houndmaster. I like Houndmaster. I've mained her for quite a while. I think she's like a almost prestige 10 right now for me. My highest prestige is Singularity, of course. I used to religiously play Singularity only, but I think Houndmaster is like not bad, but not that great either. I think she's probably, like B tier here, maybe C, maybe top of C tier. I mean, her dog is good. You can injure people on vaults if you just force them in the right situations to vault. Dog grab is pretty decent. Her mobility is not the greatest thing ever. You just get a small like movement boost when you walk on path with the dog. Nothing too crazy. Tokyo Ghoul. I hate the killer. I don't play him, and I don't like seeing. I don't. I've played against him a few times. I don't like playing against him, and I just don't agree overall with how he plays. I don't like it. I do not like it. I do not. Springtrap now. Okay, Springtrap. I think Springtrap currently on the PTB, and I'll update this list after PTB. I think currently Springtrap is. This is a tough one. I think he's top of B tier. I mean, you can do, like, his traversal is really nice. Like, you can get to one side of the map pretty quickly. And then you're, at the same time you're traversing, you're also able to just grab survivors. And just exit the door immediately, and you're just able to hook them. You can also just immediately pick up survivor without, like, getting blinded with the axe grabbing thing. Which is really nice. That is really nice. So I think for now, Springtrap is top of B tier, maybe bottom of A tier. I could see him actually bottom. I think I actually might put him bottom of A tier. I think Twins is actually a little bit better than this. Do I? I'll like put my bias pick a little bit downward actually. Where do I think Springtrap goes? Truthfully, I think Springtrap goes somewhere high B tier or like low to mid A tier. I'm thinking about movement and all that he can do. He's able to pick up without getting blinded. You can pick up while you're traversing. I mean, you also have an M2 that's a range. Huh. I'll actually move that up. I'm really stumped on this. Because I'm thinking of all the killer's powers and their mobility, and they're like, do they have anti-loop, anti-pallet? Like, what do they offer? It's like Springtrap has traversal. He's got an M2 to outplay pallets or windows. He turns to an M1 killer after you M2 and has, you know, normal M1 killer speed. But you can also grab survivors while traversing, and you're able to avoid flashlight blinds while picking. I think currently, it's really hard to say, but I'll just put Springtrap at top of A tier. He just does so much. You can traverse the map really quickly. Again, you can get downs while traversing, and you can also avoid flashlight saves. You have an M2 that comes back relatively quickly. It does punish you for missing, but it comes back somewhat quickly. So this will be the official PTB tier list for Dead by Daylight for Muffin Man with 2 Z's. These are my rankings. Actually, I might change a few around here. Yeah, I'll change a few around here, actually. I don't think there's enough of D tier, bro. I can't even lie. Yeah, okay. I think this is a little bit better ranking. Yeah, so now this is the official Muffin with 2 Z's tier list for 2025. The Dead by Daylight PTB something public test build. Yeah, this will change after. I'll make another tier list, and we'll see what we do. And speaking of that, we just got into a match. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later.